For the record, Mr. Charlton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Let's see. Possible.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Okay, I believe you.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
That was strange. I was looking at his eyes. Probably the eyes are a bad lead. He was looking me straight in the eyes and wasn't doing any funny faces. I shall no longer rely on that.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Okay, well that could explain. I'll try to use the intuition because it's hard to read him. I'll remove an answer. Yeah. It's so obvious. I don't know. Should I doubt him? What did he say? We're having a good time. She was bored and decided to leave. Why would she leave if you had a good time? I can doubt that.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Okay. Hopefully we will find the suspect there.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Now, do we have... I can't point to that turned down picture, but I can at least doubt this. Yeah, I have no evidence really, so doubt.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Okay, at 8:30. So that was your last contact, obviously, right?
When was the last time you saw your wife?
That's
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Wait, let me see it. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed. He said we only have the sitter until 9. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. No, this is a lie, because he has a wet jacket there. He was out last night, so Cole says. If it's not enough evidence for me, But if Cole said it, I will point to it as a lie.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Wet jacket.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Charlton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Okay, we go to the bar. Can we use your phone, Mr. Taraldson?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
And the bar? Well, we have the full address, right? Locations. Baron's Bar, Taraldson. I didn't get what just happened now. Instead of giving me the address of Bobby Ross, they didn't give me nothing. Can you run an address? Then send some uniforms over. Okay, so we probably before they find out Bobby Ross's address.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Yeah, we have some time to go.
This guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Yeah, I believe it. Just got one thing wrong. What was that thing? We don't know nothing about. We don't know nothing about possible suspects. Yeah, too bad. He didn't give us anything. But we are going to that bar. Is it our guys sending us some support? No.
You're behind the wheel.
Baron's Bar. This is it.
Drink? Gents? Drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Taraldson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
He knows far too much about this. I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again. God damn it. I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out. Of course he was. Of course he was out. He's told us. He stayed a little longer than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. I was half cut. I don't even what is it? I don't know what it means. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I was half cut. Like half tempted to whatever, sleep with her or something. Walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning. What is it? I got the car this morning. What car? I don't understand the thing with the car here. But anyway, what this Benny Clough is saying actually matches this Lars's what Lars was saying. I rang the husband of hers. The babysitter has said he was out. That's all true. But again, I heard about it. When did he must have heard it today. There was no... He couldn't have rang the husband yesterday evening, as I was thinking now. It's a nonsense. Yesterday evening he could have not known that his wife is dead. He must have rang the husband today. It doesn't matter where the husband was today. Does it? Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about him.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Okay. I think it's true. I will use the intuition. Yeah, I think it's true.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
There was a wasted...
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Would you recommend a special?
I think it was a wasted intuition point here. Vagrant male suspect. Yeah, we can ask about that.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Really? Think again.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure, I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Okay. That was helpful. What about a cab?
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Okay, you didn't.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
Red polo
Mrs.
shirt.
Bates?
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get
Galloway,
away.
you freak. Why did you scare him off?
Go, Phelps, get after it.
Yeah, get out for it yourself, Galloway. You
Gotta
scared
ride.
him.
Get in and drive.
Okay, okay. Getting in.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh,
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
It's good to have such tracing.
He's showing you how it's done. Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Aim at the tires at least. Whoa, sorry guy. But it's police matter.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps. Let's end this farce. Get him out, Cole. The road's wet. Let's make this guy wish he had to run. Ram him, Cole.
I've had enough. Hands behind your head.
Okay.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
No, you don't.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
No. Well, I knew that. The sailor. Who is this sailor? He's the only man who can tell us, well, not the only man, but he could tell us who the sailor is. Well, I kind of think she would go for the sailor. But he knew instantly. There is something wrong about this. If she went with the sailor... Well, he could have heard it in the radio that she is dead. You can lay it off on him. Well, I can't lay it just like that. I will still doubt this.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
Let me read that again. She was okay, drunk, pissed off at her old man. That's okay so far. Wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Ply her with a few drinks? Okay, so she wanted to get her drunk and go out with her, sleep with her. Looks like you're Salty. I had the same Salty like the sailor. So this probably the sailor had the same idea and she decided to go with the sailor. Okay, at least we know now. At least it was the correct question. So where did she go with that sailor?
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
What? Sailor boy laid one on me. What does it mean? A cheap shot. Again, what does that mean? After that, I don't know. Laid one on me. I don't know what these words mean. Or what's the meaning behind the words. What evidence do we have? I have to see the notebook. And he's looking like he's lying. Cab reported as picking up Theresa and male companion. We know that. What happened when you left the bar? Sailor boy laid one on. I don't know what laid one on me means. I'm completely clueless here. Cheap shot, like a cheap drink. He gave Richard Bates. He paid one cheap drink for Richard Bates because he was giving up on that Mrs. Charlton. I still will doubt this. This is where I could use intuition point because I'm somewhat clueless. Remove an answer. Yeah, I will still doubt this.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Well, that was good. That was good. I'm doing quite well in the interviews now. Don't honk. What did he say? I have to read again his words. So she was okay. Drunk, pissed off at her own man. I've read that. Is that why you ran? He's on parole. Sexual assault. I was lying there on the sidewalk. So he flags a cab and jumps in with the broad. With the woman, that is. Okay, we know. We have to trace this back. We have to trace all the customers of that taxi.
He's good looking for a policeman.
How can you tell I'm policeman, ma'am?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly.
Oh, yeah.
Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
All right.
Could be our man. Thanks, man.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
Okay. Let's go. Charlton residence. We are not done there, are we? Central Police Station. Okay, let's talk to that sailor. Drive me there.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
It's a good idea to go over case notes. We have clues: yellow cat, web jacket, matchbook, bow, rope. We have a rope. But this rope points to the rope on the boat of Charlton residence, so I can't blame the sailorman with it if he denies using that kind of rope or something. Footprints, laundry label, time of death. We know death approximately at 2 AM. We know that. A victim's handbag containing lipstick and ID. Picking up Teresa Charlton and male companion at Baron's bar. We know that the pickup was at Baron's bar. Okay, so we'll probably more use doubt than lie because we have little evidence against what has happened.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
What is a furlough? A sailor on furlough. What is a furlough? Who looks like he's in trouble and knows it. All right. He's in interview room 2, you say.
Hey,
that's
there's
press
such
office.
a thing as soap, you know.
Where is interview room 2?
Oh, one of these days.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Interview room 1. Where is interview room 2? Lineup gallery.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Is it upstairs? It's not. Interview room 2 here.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
It's press office and not interview room 2.
See him? I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with
So
the
is
lady
it
that
is
got
it
cut
this
up.
way up?
The Dahlia?
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Captain Donnelly? No. I can't find
saved a whole year for that car.
interview room 2. Ah, here.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Patrol room.